I've been a gamer for pretty much 30 years plus. Started out with the NES, but I also had experience with the Atari, but my first own system was the NES that my parents bought me. So I pretty much know and been around this for a good long time. And you kind of know when a game is special. You kind of know when the game is going to be something that really resonates for a long time. You know, the first Mario was like that. It just was a cut above the rest, and it still, to this day, stands the test of time. I would say N64's Mario revolutionized gaming in a way that we're still seeing the ripple effect of what Mario 64 done and other games. And on other games and other genres, on other platforms, I feel like Uncharted 2 was a revolutionary game, and I'm pretty sure there's others. But you know, there's a difference between a great game and something that is going to be special. Now, a game can be great and not necessarily be special. It's just great. But then some games are great and special. And I feel like this is what we have in store with Breath of the Wild. I feel like this game is going to be special. I just got a feeling that we are in store for a great experience, a game changer, not because it's doing anything new, but it has, and I know this might sound very fanboyish, Nintendo's touch. When Nintendo decide to do something and they take it serious and they put their for real energy and ambition behind it, Nintendo does stuff that might have been done other places, but it be done in a way that you would have never thought to do it. Breath of the Wild, and the fact that we have only seen the Great Plateau, I feel like I've seen more of Breath of the Wild before a Zelda game launched than any other Zelda game I've ever been able to play. I've seen more of this game than I ever saw before it launched. Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, you can name them, Majora's Mask, all those games. I feel like I've seen twice as much up at this point, being still not able to play the game, not being on the shelves to purchase and own and buy, hasn't gone gold yet. So we still in the waiting for it stage. I've seen more of Breath of the Wild than any of them games, and I still feel like I knew more about those games than this game, even though I've seen twice as much. I mean, I've seen dozens of people play the Great Plateau. I think that's what they call it. I've seen them traverse that land and go all over the place, all through the ruins, all through the torn down castles and buildings and sanctuaries and all, you know, the shrines, all this stuff. And I still feel like I know little to nothing about this game. I feel like as much as they have explored and ran, it does nothing to help you understand how deep and how rich and how broad this game is. And to hear Bill Trinen and others at Nintendo say this is nothing but the tip of the iceberg. This is like 1%, which I'm pretty sure is a little bit more than 1%. But the fact that they would even put in your thoughts that this is so minute when it comes to the scale and the broadness of this game. And we've seen this much to the point they have fully let them explore the Great Plateau with no end, no fear, no reservation. That means there is so much more in this game that they let them play a whole section freely and put it up before the game is out, and we can watch it as much as we want to. That's why I said I've seen more of this game than I've seen of any other Zelda game, and I still feel like I'm not even entering the door yet. That says something special is around the corner, man. And the fact that they said on their YouTube channel they're going to be uploading new scenes of areas in Zelda up until it launches makes me more and more confident that we might actually see this game at launch. Like I said, they've been showing it off a lot. They took it to Jimmy Fallon. They took it to, we done seen this game in abundance to not be coming out by lunch. That's my opinion. And I know people got the rumors, and I know the Emilys and the other people are way more credible than me, but at the same time, these people are not sovereign. They can be wrong. So my question, then it takes me to this place. Do we pretty much know the game of the year for 2017 already? I mean, I know there's so much more to be seen next year. There's so many other games that come out next year. But I just don't feel, just honestly, I don't feel that anything is going to be as expansive as this game is going to be. And I might be reaching, but I feel like we have already witnessed the game of the year for 2017. Now, I don't know what Zelda Breath of the Wild is gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna revolutionize the way we approach gaming. I won't go that far. But the appeal that Zelda is doing and the statement that Zelda Breath of the Wild is making is resonating beyond just the borders of Nintendo fan base. It's really hitting people who claim to be that did not like Zelda franchise at all. They are very much curious about this game. Even down to, like I said, the more I watch it, the more I see people playing it, the more I see the visuals, even the graphical direction with the shells, the slight shell shade, I don't know, but it's beautiful. I love the model of Zelda. Of Link. I like how he look. I like his hairstyle. I like how he's standing there. He got his head tied in a ponytail and is blowing in the wind. He looks formidable. He looks mighty. He looks like a young up and coming warrior. He looks the part. I mean, as a character design, this is one of the best Zelda designs I've seen so far. Link's designs I've seen so far. I like the fact that he can wear multiple different outfits and clothes. He's not just tied to one outfit. He has many different clothes he can wear, many different items he can use. All these RPG, and I'm not even an RPG person, but I like Zelda, and it keeps Zelda intact like we used to, with nuances like you can jump now, and then you can sprint in Skyward Sword, but climb now and all this stuff. Now all these RPG elements flowing into Zelda, where you had to manage inventories, multiple swords, multiple spears, multiple this, multiple that, and you gotta, man, it's just a whole bunch of nuance for a Zelda game. And then the fact that this game is so expansive, it's daunting. Like, if the Great Plateau is this big to where you seeing multiple people play it and you constantly seeing new stuff in this one area, and it feel like like this is enough for a Zelda game right there. Like that, a few more dungeons and you fine. And they say this is nothing. This is like, this is only 1% of the game. Like, this is just that minute of what we're going to see. Like, this is amazing. And I'm dumbfounded. I really am. I'm anticipating this game. I'm getting so hyped for this game. I'm more hyped about this game now than I was when they showed it at E3. The more I see this game, the more I see people talk about this game, the more I see people drive into the placement in the storyline, the placement in the timeline, I mean. What's the storyline about? What's going on with the Master Sword? What's going on with here? What's going on with there? What's going on with the Sheikah? I've been, man, oh my God. I'm like, I'm just dumbfounded. Like, there is so much here that needs to be resolved and answered. And it's so huge, and it's allowing you to do whatever you want to do. When Jimmy said, on Jimmy Fallon, when Reggie said, anywhere your eye can see, you can go. Anyway, I'm geeking out. I'm geeking because, and it's looking good on the Wii U, so I don't even know what the Switch version going to be like, because even though we did see the Switch version on Jimmy Fallon, we saw off-screen gameplay. The more I see of direct footage of the Wii U version, I am blown away by how detailed this game is. So I can only imagine how much better it's going to look on the Switch. I got to end this video. I can talk about this forever, and I know that everybody on my podcast, on the Live 11 Gamers podcast, ain't gonna want to talk this intensely about Breath of the Wild. So I'm trying to get it out. I'm excited for this game, and I believe this is the game of the year. I believe it's already sealed, it's already won. I think Breath of the Wild is going to be game of the year for 2017. And like I said, we've seen so much. Some people feel like it's going to be ruined, but I'm like, no, I can't see it being ruined because we haven't seen anything. And we've seen, this is just one area. And we haven't seen much of that. That's how big it is, and it's just 1% of the game is this big. Let me end this video. It's 12 something minutes, 12 going on 12 and a half minutes. Anyway, this is your boy Levelhead signing out. Give me your thoughts. What you think about Breath of the Wild? I think it's going to be awesome. I'm highly impressed. I feel like this game is not just going to be great. I feel like this is going to be special. I feel like this is going to be Mario 64 Ocarina of Time level special. Twilight Princess was a good game. Wind Waker was a great, Twilight Princess was a great game. Wind Waker was a great game. I won't say they were special. They were just great, solid Zelda games. But Twilight Princess, not Twilight Princess, but Ocarina of Time was special. That was a special game. And a few of the 2D versions were special. No, Link to the Past was special. I feel like Breath of the Wild is special, not just great. And I went another minute just saying that. That's how hyped I am for this game. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you highly anticipating? Are you really waiting and anxious to play Zelda Breath of the Wild? Let me know what you think. Make sure you tune into the Live and Level Gamers podcast tonight. This is your boy Levelhead signing out. Till next time, make sure you go to fulleffectgaming.com. Till next time, folks, deuces.